Hi folks! You're so excited about being a volunteer docent with state parks that you're about to fill out several pages of annoying paperwork. Wait, did I say annoying? I meant important, relevant, and interesting. You're bound to have some questions about if you're doing things right. Just go through this video, do the best you can, and if you have any remaining questions, just ask your volunteer coordinator on training day. You're not going to be turned away from the training if you haven't finished, I promise. Let's see what we've got here. Turn to page 1. Here's your docent duty statement. It should be the first page in the packet of papers you got. The docent duty statement is interesting because it describes pretty much exactly what it's like to be a docent here. At the top, it tells you your official title, volunteer docent, and a couple other particulars. You should already know that here at the Sonoma sector, the time commitment is 3 hours per month on leading tours. The location is, I hope you know this one too, either Sonoma or Petaluma State Historic Park, wherever you're about to get trained at. Docents report to the volunteer coordinator. Right now, it's myself, Ari. Hi! Well, I'll let you read over the rest of the duty statement by yourself. Just put me on pause and check back in when you're ready. Let's move on to the volunteer service agreement. This one is pretty straightforward. On this page, and from here on out, yellow highlighting means that you're going to fill out that section. The top section here is basic contact information. If you're under 18, congratulations! You're one of our few younger docents. Then there's a section titled Service Agreement. I'll take a pause here to let you read through the service agreement, and then get back to you. You can pause the video if you need more time. Wow, you read fast. Okay, sign and date in this yellow box down here that says volunteer approval. The section right under that is emergency notification. Fill in all the parts highlighted yellow. Once you're done, you can take a minute to call those people up and tell them how much you love them. Hey, good job! You're done with page 2. All right, on to page 3. This form is called the Essential Functions Health Questionnaire. It has a 3 in the upper right-hand corner. I'll admit, it's less interesting than the volunteer service agreement, but you should have the hang of it by now. Anything highlighted in yellow, you fill that out. If it's not highlighted, just leave it blank. At the top, in yellow, that's all of your information. Don't fill out your social security number. We don't need it. The section titled List of Essential Functions references the duty statement, which you remember from the beginning of this video, right? The essential functions were the last part of the duty statement. You can pause here to reread that on your copy, but don't sign on this page. Flip it over first. Wow, you sure were anxious to sign things. We're almost there. The first box in this section means that you can do all of the essential functions in the duty statement without any trouble. If that's not true, take a moment to read the other boxes and choose the one that best describes your needs. The next 2 sections of this page only need to be filled out if you chose one of those bottom 3 boxes. You're finally ready to just sign something. Go down to Acknowledgement and print, sign, and date. Hey, we did it! 2 forms down. If you checked one of the other boxes and you're still filling out that form, you can pause the video here to take time to do that. This next form is vaguely related to the previous one. This is the pre-designation of personal physician. Okay, this one's a little bit tricky, so pay attention. If you get hurt while volunteering, State Parks Workers' Compensation will cover you. If you're okay with State Parks designating a doctor to treat you, just fill out the part in yellow. Leave the rest blank. If you only want your own doctor to treat you, fill out the part that's outlined in blue as well. But beware, you probably want to be sure first that your own doctor accepts workman's comp insurance. Otherwise, even though state parks insurance would pay for it, your doctor won't accept it, and you'd have to pay for it through your own insurance. So, you might want to call your doctor to check if you do think that you might want to fill out that blue part. Who has their doctor's phone number and address ready at hand? If you do, good job. Gold star. I'll wait while the rest of you get that info together. Just put me on pause. Now, if you filled out the blue part, your doctor will also need to sign where the orange arrow is pointing. Remember, this is only if you do not want to be treated by a state parks designated doctor. Got your doctor's form filled out? Nice. All right. Turn that page. Are you on to the visual media consent form? It should say 5 in the upper right. This form is designed to protect the intellectual property rights of California Department of Parks and Recreation. It is also designed to avoid the violation of privacy right regarding the display or use of visual media featuring members of the public. Basically, it means that photos taken while volunteering belong to the parks. While you read through the privacy rights and use of information section there, I'm going to go check Facebook for new photos from our last Living History Day. Put me on pause. I'll be here when you get back. Okay, you're back. Gosh, you sure do read fast. Go on and fill in all that yellow stuff. Yellow only. Don't get carried away. Oh boy, this one is my favorite. Yeah, seriously, it's great. Okay, so this form, Volunteer Privacy Training Acknowledgement Form, says that you have read the gigantic manual on privacy policy that came along with this packet of forms. You will definitely need to put me on pause here while you go read that. In fact, I'd suggest a mug of tea or a glass of wine, maybe some nice cheese on crackers. If you have a cat, get that cat snuggled up, because this is going to take you a while. Just wake me up when you're back. Good job reading that. Did you take a class on speed reading? You've got to teach me how you do that. All right, back to that form. Where was it? Print and sign. This is the last form, you know. How long has it been? Minutes? Hours? Feels like a lifetime ago that we were reading that duty statement, doesn't it? The docent roster is sent out to all other docents at your sector, and it provides a way for docents, organizers, schedulers, and park staff members to get in contact with you if they need to. Even if you don't want all of this information to be shared in the docent roster, please fill out the form anyways. Then, just check which parts you actually want shared on the roster. I imagine that everyone would at least check name, right? Well, your choice. If you change your mind later, you can always tell your volunteer coordinator by sending them a letter or an email. Speaking of emails, since it is 2016 right now, I have to say, email is by far the easiest way for your volunteer coordinator to stay in touch with you. There's so many of you, and email is so convenient. If you don't want anyone seeing your email in a bunch of group emails, though, that's okay. All of my big group emails are sent out in a way that doesn't let other recipients see your email address. Other volunteer coordinators should do the same. And if you don't have email, that's okay. The post office still works. Once you're done filling all of that out, just sign and date, and then you're free. Just be sure to bring it all to your training day and ask your volunteer coordinator if you have any questions about anything. Thanks for sitting through this. Volunteering with state parks is worth it.